Hey YouTube watchers, Circle here. Just wanted to do a quick video of my Skylake upgrade. Here are the parts I bought for the build. The only thing I'm keeping from my old PC is the hard drive and the video card, which of course I will later upgrade. But here we have the Corsair H100i GTX CPU cooler. Next to it is the Alchemy white LED to light up the inside of my case. We have a 600 watt EVGA power supply. And for the case, I went with the Thermaltake Urban S31 Snow Edition. The only issue I had with this case was it wasn't too compatible with my H100i GTX CPU cooler, which I'll explain later in the video. We also have the MSI Krait Gaming motherboard, 8 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and of course the Core i5-6500 Skylake CPU, which is the non-K version. And here's my older PC, which I'm moving from, which was a Core i5-2500, few generations old, but this PC still kicks. It allowed me to play Black Ops 3 on medium settings. I played other latest games from media high settings, so it did me well. But here, on with the build. Okay, so here I kind of want to explain about the CPU cooler I had trouble with. As you can see, I only have one screw that's holding up this side of the radiator. I actually had to drill a hole on top of that case so I can screw the radiator so I can hold up that side. The radiator is kind of a little slanted, but not too bad. On this side, I have two screws only holding up that side of the radiator. And this is because the front of the case has that where I have the CD-ROM drive, so it's kind of blocking where the actual radiator is supposed to go into. Now, I had the tubes earlier, if you saw in the video, it was pointing on the left side, but now I have it on the right side, so that's why I had to do this customized drilling and holing for the screws. But and also for the top of this case, I had to cut off two pegs. As you can see, there's just two pegs that I had to cut off because radiator was blocking for me to close it. So once I cut that off, the other pegs just locks in place fine. So other than that, it looks fine to me. You can't really notice anything that I did in there. Front of the case has a brushed aluminum. It's got the fan filter for the two 120 millimeter fans. One thing it doesn't have, the gaps, I wasn't too happy about it. There's not much vent in those gaps, as you can see. They're really small, but that's fine. We also have a filter on the top side, which you can just pull out on the back. And also at the bottom of the power supply there's another filter. You can just pop it out. And overall this case looks pretty nice. One cool feature also, the top of the case, there's actually like a docking station where you can put in a SATA drive. So if you have a little SATA drive lying around, or your friends need you to copy some files off of there, or you need to transfer files, you could just dock it in there and it's ready to go.